back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marley, and today I'm really excited because we're going to be doing a Dinners of the Week video, and this is something that you all really enjoyed last time when I did the slow cooker recipes. So we're going to do it again, but this time it's just going to be whatever we are having on the meal plan this week. Now I don't know that I got all of our dinners for the week because this video just started getting really long, but I think I got my favorites of this week. So as always, I'm going to put the recipe card at the beginning and then it will cut to where I make it so that y'all can screenshot the recipe card and then follow along. I think I'm also going to post the recipe cards to my Instagram. So if you miss them for some reason, or if you can't get the video paused just right, they will be over on my Instagram as well, and I will leave that linked down below. So if you all enjoy this video, please give this video a thumbs up or leave me a comment down below. It really helps my channel and it helps me stay motivated to make these videos for you guys. Honestly, I'm kind of using this as a motivation to cook more too, because I kind of got in like a cooking rut. And every time I make one of these, I always want to make good stuff for you guys, and stuff that I know that we really like and I think that you all would enjoy. So let's go ahead and get to it.
And first up for our Monday night dinner, we were having Cowboy Steak. And the first thing you're going to do is chop your round steak up into about 1-inch pieces. And then you're going to go ahead and throw them in the skillet. I threw a little bit of salt and pepper in there and brown them up real nice. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move over to our pan. You don't have to grease it or anything, but go ahead and drain your meat and then just toss it in there. And then, spread it out, make it look pretty. And if you don't get all the grease out, it's okay. If there's just a little bit in there, add fat, add flavor. That's what I always say. And the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to mix the rest of the ingredients, which I have already posted, and they will be in the description box below. We're going to whisk those all together, and it is really hard to whisk with one hand. So that's what it looks like. And then we are going to take it and we're actually going to just pour it right over our steak. Just nice and evenly, and don't worry about being too perfect on this part because I just kind of take mine in afterwards and literally just kind of smush it right in, as you can see here. And then we're going to cover it up with some foil, and we're going to put it in the oven for 350 degrees for about an hour. And the first side that we're going to have is some mashed potatoes. So I've got a couple potatoes here that I'm peeling. Yes, I still peel them into the Walmart bag because I don't have a better way to do this. And I only did a few potatoes because there's only some of us eating mashed potatoes tonight. So I actually made these mashed potatoes in the Instant Pot tonight, which I normally don't do, but I just didn't want to get out another pan on the stove for some reason. So we're just going to fill this up with enough water just to cover the potatoes. And then we're going to take and add a little bit of salt in here, just to sprinkle, kind of to taste. And then we're going to go ahead and set our Instant Pot on manual. I did 7 minutes only because I don't have a ton of potatoes in there. Because like I said, there's only a few of us that are eating potatoes. And then we're going to go ahead and release it when there's done. I skipped forward really fast on that. Sorry, guys. And then on this part, I kind of just guesstimated. I threw in half a stick of butter, a splash of milk, and then we're just going to get it all mashed up. Oh, also don't forget to add your seasoning. I almost did forget, and I was like halfway through mashing. And those would have been some really bland, kind of nasty potatoes. Normally when I make my mashed potatoes, I put cream cheese in and more butter, and I do some chives a lot of the times. I will cut up some green onions or some chives and put them in there, and they are so good. But I didn't have any of that stuff tonight, so we just kind of made some plain Jane potatoes. I didn't even put them in my KitchenAid mixer, which I normally do to whip them, but we did it old school and simple and easy tonight. And beep, beep, beep. It looks like our Cowboy Steak is finished, so we're going to go ahead and pull that out of the oven, and let's take a look. Oh, y'all, that just looks so good how it comes out bubbling, and oh man, it's literally, I can just smell it coming out of the oven right now as I'm doing this voiceover. So good. All right, and this is what it should look like. Give it a nice stir and plate it up, and we actually have one more side, but I was lazy tonight and threw a bag of Brussels sprouts in the microwave. And there you have it. That is our dinner for tonight. We got Cowboy Steak, mashed potatoes, Brussels sprouts, and some rolls. And dinner number 2 for this week, we're gonna have just some cheese pizza for the kids. This is like the best brand of cheese pizza, by the way. DJ and I were honestly just having kind of yo-yo, you're on your own dinner. And then we also did, as a side for them, we did some peas. My kids really like peas. I know that a lot of kids don't, but my 3-year-old specifically very much enjoys them. So we just did some peas with a little bit of butter. And I didn't get us making this one because DJ kind of made it impromptu, but this is another dinner that we had, and these are just super easy and they're really, really delicious. I think we just did some chips on the side with this one, so nothing exciting. And next up we have a Mexican meatloaf, and this one we had not made before, but oh my gosh, y'all, it was so good. Like, we literally, everyone went back for seconds. Like, that's how delicious this was. So on this first part, you're just going to mix most of the ingredients together, and that's how you're going to start to form your meatloaf there. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take half of the meatloaf and I'm going to press it down in the pan, and then we're going to layer with some shredded cheese, and then we're going to put the other half on. All right, now we're going to put this in the oven at 375 degrees for 1 hour. All right, so here all I'm doing is mixing up what's going to be our glaze. This is going to go on after we pull our meatloaf out of the oven, and then we're going to top it with cheese, and it is going to be so, so good. And here's the finished product. I completely forgot to show it plated. I wish I would have, though, because it was so good.
All right, I hope you all enjoyed those dinners of the week with us. And if you all are new here and this is your first video you've seen and you enjoy content like this, consider going ahead and hitting that subscribe button below. Thank you all so much for being with me, and I will see you next time. Bye.